Welcome to the stream, everybody. I was going to say we are the Space Losers, but we're not. We are playing Space Losers. We're the
We're
Explorers.
the Space Winners.
Yeah, we're the Explorer's Guide to Everything, where we stream D&D-like stuff. And tonight we're streaming Space Losers because it's Friday night, Super Bowl weekend, if you enjoy the foosball. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Last time we left off, our wonderful losers had met up with the enigmatic Frogtholomew Toad, the emissary and grand wizard to the Veggie Oracle.
And wizard?
Great, yeah, he was a wizard. He's just a really terrible wizard. To
Like
the
me.
Veggie Oracle. They were asked a question 3, of which they successfully answered after much deliberation. It was comical and very much in the vein of the Space Losers. But once the questions 3 were answered, they got to ask a questions 3. The Oracle told them of the grand purpose of the Space Losers, however cryptic it was quite grand, as well as some pertinent information as to the possible location of Mert the Merciless, the old captain and leader of the academy that was destroyed, as well as a weapon and a way to operate the weapon. That included Mert the Merciless learning separate techniques, mental and physical, from specific planets in the universe. The first stop being Pulsion Prime, which is the second planet in the system that the losers are currently in, the aptly named Tofu system. Before we get into what's going on with old Humphrey Ryback here, I want to ask if, before you all headed back... Oh, by the way, Waffles has decided to go on walkabout. Following the new life and growth of infinite vegetables and fruit from the sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice of the Veggie Oracle, Waffles has committed to meeting you on Pulsion Prime in a few days' time.
He's also got that new recipe book to look over. Right?
True,
Indeed.
it's true.
He's
got
on
some
leave.
reflecting to do.
He's on leave.
Oh, Captain, it's so nice that you offer like an FMLA type thing. It's very
course.
kind of you. You know, give you rules.
Everyone needs time off. And actually, go ahead and put that in the rule book because I know you've been writing stuff down.
Yeah,
And I
everyone needs time off.
Yes, and I have one more rule. So
Pull up my whiteboard.
yeah, so previously, I almost spontaneously asked the Frog Gentleman to join our crew, and I didn't consult with the crew. So, I think when it comes to adding folk, I will consult the crew next time, because that's important. But also, let me be impulsive as well. I'm gonna do things that you're gonna question at first, but they're gonna end up fine. So, just let me roll with it sometimes. But that's something I should have consulted you with. Not sure what you wrote down, but whatever it is, I'm
Captain's orders. Let me roll with it sometimes.
Following things written down, rules, more like guidelines.
Yes, perfect.
I also have leave of absence approved. Okay.
Yes.
Crew member consultation ?
Yes.
And underneath of that, let the captain make it happen.
Yes, that's
Let the captain make it
exactly
happen.
correct. That's exactly what I wanted you to write down.
Can I make one statement that can be recorded in the log?
Of course.
I just want it implicitly known that I'm generally against rules and guidelines.
Perfect. So, Ralamir, consult HR.
Consult
On-
HR.
On HR. It'll be fine.
On that note, crew, I'm generally against paper trails.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely
eat
on
the
that as
paper.
well.
Understood.
I eat the paper. I eat the rules.
It's odd with how knowledgeable I am about things. I actually don't know what a paper trail is, but I guess I'm against it as well.
Oh, evidence of our crimes, Captain.
Oh, yes. I suppose
Crimes if
that's
you don't get
not
caught,
a good thing to
okay?
leave around, but it is fun every now and again.
This is an accurate
Needs
statement,
evidence-
Miss
needs
Lilfie.
evidence of our do-gooding.
We could start like just leaving like false like trails.
Oh, I'm gonna sign
Let's
Z
implicate
a bunch
others.
of. I'm gonna sign Z a bunch of places.
Perfect.
While I
yeah.
may not be talented in
We-
deception, I am not above it.
See,
The
We can
captain
frame
and I got
somebody.
you. Ralamir too. We're a fairly charismatic crew. I don't
Right.
say so myself.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's his
it's
gold
kind of
tooth.
our thing.
no.
Getting my face punched in was the best thing that ever happened to me.
In the sunlight of the eternal spring of Tofu Terra, your tooth glistens and shines.
Amazing.
Every time you have your charming smile and your shit-eating grin when you stab someone, your blinding, radiant, singular gold tooth is notable. My only question is, are you all having this conversation on the way back towards the lake to try to find Humphrey Ryback's
The
wallet?
wallet?
No.
Or are you just heading straight back to the farm to check in with Humphrey before leaving the planet?
Well,
Is
the
the,
plan. Go
is
ahead.
the lake on the way back to the
You
farm?
could, if you, it would be quicker to just go a different path that didn't take you directly to the lake, but not that much. It's like a
Now that you're asking, I don't know.
it's like
Could
a
we
quarter
ask?
day walk.
Could we ask Bartholomew to do us a solid? He kind of. I mean, like he owes us.
All right, let me pull up that map then. It was I was
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then have
expecting a different
Bartholomew do it.
decision.
Just walk back with Frogtholomew since he'd be able to do it for us.
Why is this not?
No, you can pull up you can keep the map up that you have. We're gonna have Bartholomew do it. He owes us.
Okay, hang on. I gotta copy.
Quick, make him change the maps a bunch of times.
Hang on. Now I have his token, so we're gonna
Make more maps now.
Hey, here's Paul's. That's the wrong one. Here's Tofu Terra.
We actually like to go back to the academy.
Oh my God!
I'd
It's
like
destroyed.
3 more maps.
Hyper jump. All right, so you want
Show me a map of it
you
being
want to
destroyed.
try to get Frogtholomew Toad, who is just staring at you weirdly as Waffles wanders off into the forest, monkishly, because he has hand for feet, so he can like just swing, man.
No.
So
Yes,
we
he
had that
does.
conversation. We had that conversation fully, just like in front of him. Actively like talking about him. All right, that's fine. It's canon.
Yeah,
That actually
Probably
happened.
I feel like Waffles would just be like, "Yes,
He
I
was
have
just
very
sitting there,
dexterous
though.
feet." Like he just he wouldn't even see a problem.
Bye, Waffles. Have
It's fine.
fun.
I will return, and then he like swings away.
We'll see you in 3 business days, okay?
He doesn't respond as he,
That's fine.
As you can see him gliding and swinging into the sunset. Frogtholomew Toad with tearful, froggish eyes looks up at the captain and the rest of you. Do you guys need some help getting that wallet?
That would be
Yes.
really good, Frogtholomew, yes.
Yes. Could you do that for us?
I guess that's
We'd
not
really
gonna-
appreciate
I guess it doesn't. It's not like an automatic ticket on the ship or anything, right? Not for old Frogtholomew.
Frogtholomew, you want to get off Tofu Terra?
You had a job to do here.
Everything seems fine here now. I've
But
never,
Frogtholomew,
has, like-
never seen
there's
space.
no one to protect.
Yeah,
What if we
there's no
have
one to
him as
protect
kind
him.
of like a liaison? Like he can be like our social media outreach.
His frog eyes widen froggishly.
He can go into a bubble and like protect himself. So I mean, I feel very good about it.
He's so excited. It's just like billowing.
Again,
Wouldn't be bad to have somebody on the ship, though. That's an
True.
ally, you know? To have somebody
Yeah.
left
I
to
do-
protect
Yes,
you
he's-
while we're out somewhere.
I know.
He's a
magic.
frogman. He's a frogman with a glowy stick.
I
Of
know
course,
magic.
we want him around.
he could also do a bunch of stuff like underwater that we may not be able to do.
I can
Yes.
also hibernate for years at a time if it's really cold. My blood is like antifreeze. So
Come-
if you,
come
if you
aboard.
if we're, like, you know, stick
Interesting.
me in the freezer, pull me out when you need me.
Oh,
Come aboard, Frogtholomew,
We'll
Ha!
find
And-
something for you,
and
Frogtholomew.
prepare the freezer. but in a good way.
I gotta
After
tell
he
you.
gets the wallet, right?
We're saying
Don't
all
we-
this on our walk towards the
Yeah,
pond.
yeah, exactly. Don't we have the carbonite frozen things that we use for bounties? Or was that just a dream I had?
It might have been a dream. We've only had our ship for like a little while.
Okay,
It's
well, someone get started
still
on
a-
that. Someone build a bunch of small freezers that we can keep living things in, and then we open the door and they're fine.
Now that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I like this dream of yours.
Someone
me
get
too.
started on that for us.
Just a way
Sounds
to
like a job for the
liquefy
artificer.
metal. So you're saying it's a way to liquefy metal on top of somebody, but keep them alive and unharmed?
Yes, precisely.
Oh.
Sorry, to
That
step
makes-
away, I hilariously let 2 of my dogs in, but left one outside. She was like, "You forgot about me. You forgot about me." The other
Oh, was it
dog
Nessie
was
again?
Bessie, and she was just like laying there sadly. Anyway, I didn't mean to derail the conversation.
She's a little homeless
um,
dog. Nobody loves
It was
me.
already derailed.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty bad.
At this, whatever happened, at that, Frogtholomew Toad takes his elaborate robes, and doffs them, such as this, puts his little frog feet perfectly sideways, his knees bend outwards, and he jumps into what was once a lake of bean curd, moistened and floating in lumps of tofu juice. It's now a beautiful crystal clear lake with cool little lily pads floating around on it like a dragonflies, like zipping up all around those lily pads. And sometimes there's like some bubbles, and you're like, is that a frog or is that a turtle? And you're like, what? It's a turtle. And like, so it's beautiful. Frogtholomew Toad with a splash goes into the lake, leaving his robes on the ground in front of you all.
I should have asked him if he saw any cool fish down there that would fit in my aquarium. I probably should have asked him that before he dove to the bottom of a lake with a bunch of creatures inside.
I pick up one of the turtles and examine it, and I just kind of squeeze it and like, I think it's like a green pepper turtle. It's like it's one of those fancy
Roll me
shaped vegetables.
Roll me an investigation check with advantage.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
On a dirty 20, when you notice this turtle, your antenna kind of chitter as you look around and notice that what was once tofu based is now veggie based. That the beauty and splendor and infinite food for not just the planet but the system that was given in the ultimate sacrifice of the veggie oracle also created vegetable hybrids in replacement of a lot of the tofu hybrids. Now, also, because it was a dirty 20, it's reasonable to assume that over time, regular life will appear. But in order not to eradicate the current life, much of it was transformed into veggie life.
It's no longer miso, it's ramen.
Okay, real quick, as you said that, the camera zoomed in on you when you were like, it's no longer miso. It's ramen. And I was like, that's so good, because your camera does that sometimes, I think, to like autofocus on you.
It does autofocus like that
Brilliant.
because it's a Mac.
Oh, it works so well. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
That I
stomach-
let everybody know it's veggie based now, as we're waiting with bated breath for Frogtholomew to emerge.
Can Smee go fishing? Knowing full well the risks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Shmi can go fishing. Knowing
I'll take
well
an
the
action
risk.
to. I'll take an action to do magical tinkering and make a little magical object to give you a fishing reel real quick and just like attach it to a
What are
reed.
you using as bait?
Like just bits of tofu, I guess, since everything's made of tofu.
Not anymore. Everything's made
It's
of
hard to
either
find tofu.
vegetables or actual plants.
Oh, I guess
Try digging for an earthworm.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Just sort of find something that is moving a little bit, if there is anything. Maybe.
Give me a survival check.
Here we go. A
Oh,
natural
man.
20.
You find
Oh,
you immediately. Well, look, you're nautical as fuck, Captain Smee. Fishing
Yes.
is part of your blood.
That's second nature.
Yeah. You dig for worms in the only way you know how. First, you break off a stick and deftly carve equal notches down the length of the stick. You place it on the ground, dig out a little bit of dirt, and then you start rubbing another stick on it. I think it's called womping or something. You go like womp womp, and instead of fucking worms coming out, what? You're muted.
muted.
It's called frogging.
Frogging.
Not noodle. Not to be confused with noodling, where your
yeah.
arm
It's
is the
called
worm.
thumping.
It's called frogging because you're making
It's like
a,
womp womp
a
womp.
frog vibration sound.
And
Yeah.
they come out. So, but instead of worms, they look like worms at first. But you ever seen, like, you ever try to grow a carrot, but you use regular dirt and it turns into like a long, spindly, horrible looking thing that makes you sad? All the worms look like tiny, horrible carrots.
Oh,
Uh,
this is mildly uncomfortable.
There's a lot of
whatever fish we might find is really gonna like this, I think.
Do you
All right,
cast?
let's yes.
All right. Roll me a dexterity check. I'm going to take into account your 23 survival in the
All
check
right.
for fishing as well. Yeah, that's really bad, so...
Flash of genius plus
Ace.
5.
Ooh, okay.
Plus
Nice.
5.
All right.
13.
13. Before we...
Guidance.
Ooh, stackety stack.
Guidance
roll a
adds
D4.
What is that?
D4.
A D4?
Yeah.
1.
Oh, well, sorry, I tried.
That's all right. That's still a 14.
14?
Ralamir, are you just observing the fishing, or are you doing something specific? While you wait for
Yeah, I'm
Frogthal?
just observing and wondering what Humphrey is up to.
All right. With the help of your friends, you feel something pull on the hook. Tuggity tug. Roll me a just give me a strength check.
Strength.
Captain, you have to set the hook. Captain, set the hook, Captain.
Ooh, 19 for strength.
Yeah, you yank that thing back. You like put it on your belly for leverage, and you yank that thing back. So whatever you got it good. Yeah, roll me a no, not a strength check. What would it be to just yank that thing out? Give me like an athletics or an acrobatics.
Yank that thing out.
Let's see.
Questionable phrases said by the
Ooh,
DM.
athletics. 19.
Man, you know what's
Big rolls.
even Ralamir has to say that he's impressed at someone your shape and size with such deft footwork and strength of the core to pull out one of the most difficult catches of your life. As you all see Frogtholomew Toad, a hook through the bottom of his chin and out the front of his mouth, fly through the air and flop onto the ground,
Oh,
holding Humphrey's wallet.
thank goodness. At least he has a wallet.
I saved your life, I think.
Wolfie, you have a heal? you can put
Second
on
level
this guy?
cure wounds.
Oh, second level.
Second level.
I was just gonna give him first level.
You got 8
I
hit
don't have
points.
second
hit
level.
points?
I only have first level.
Do you
spells. I'm
pull
a
the hook
terrible
out
cleric.
first, or do you heal him with it in
Oh
there?
yeah, no. I use my artificer's tool to not even pull the hook out, to just cut it and cut it out so it doesn't have to be pulled through or
Just
nothing.
like when you got a hook in your finger and when you were with Grandpa, and he give me that finger, boy.
That's two kinds of grandpas right there. There's the one that's gonna do it nicely and be like, hold on, let me go get some needle nose pliers and cut it in half. Or there's the grandpa that yanks it the full way with the barb.
Or the other way. Well, there's 3 grandpas.
yeah.
The other one do the other way.
My grandpa had.
Yeah, that one's a good one too.
Yeah.
So Bartholomew's going to get an additional 5 points of healing.
Okay. Bartholomew gets up and kind of looks at everyone. Captain, I didn't know that you would go fishing with one of my people's most prized delicacies. I apologize for nearly dying and ruining your fishing. May I please get dressed?
Please. Quickly.
Yes. Did you get the wallet, by the way? Was
Oh,
there
yeah.
anything inside of it?
Just a couple photos and like $30.
Okay. I take the money out. There was just somehow nothing in this wallet except some family heirlooms.
He gets dressed real fast, takes out his wand, casts Modify Memory on himself, and goes, "There was nothing in there."
Attaboy, Bartholomew. Can I make
Good on
a
you as well.
investigation
You
check?
stuck a hook through his mouth, and he apologized to you.
He's he's a loyal member of this crew, and he's appreciated.
I appreciate that, Captain. Now, should I just go back to the Grove and await further orders, or am I...
No. Come with us. We're picking out a freezer for you. You'll love it.
What happened
Okay.
to the vote? Can we consult the
Oh,
rules?
wait, one moment.
Take your time.
Yes. Crew. I mean, what do we think? This guy seems like he'd fit right in. We'll need to figure out a freezer situation, but other than that, any no votes?
I vote aye.
Aye.
There's 1, 3, and if you're not present, you don't get a vote. I'm sorry, Mr. Waffles, but I think they like each other. They'll be fine. Just I'm not sure about our room situation. Like I said, we'll figure out a freezer.
Like at
And,
the
it'll
end
be
of,
great.
It'll work out okay.
like at the end of an 80s high school drama, Frogtholomew Toad jumps into the air with one fist in the sun, and for a brief moment, feels cool.
He holds there, but he's actually stuck to a branch.
Hey, someone get me out of here. I'm still my hands are sticky. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let my dog out.
Yeah, man, we don't have a wizard, so couldn't hurt.
Yes,
That's
why
true.
not?
Body to the dream team.
Exactly.
I am like going through my spells, and I'm just like, huh. They're all terrible because my wisdom is only a +1.
I'm considering getting maybe some levels in fighter in the future. We'll see. Add that to the mix for the dream team.
Frogtholomew Toad is very good at making himself small and quiet. He very proudly, but without making any noise and almost like you forget he's there, just walks behind you all, bringing up the rear, as they say. As you all enter into the pastures of the Tofu cattle and see old Humphrey Ryback feeding them like you did when you first met, but he's covered in various viscera and cotton candy. It looks like he's been soaked with seltzer water. He smells faintly of roasted peanuts. And surrounding him in the fields, in the trees even, are the eviscerated bodies of various space clowns. He sees you all approach. Oh, hey guys, I'm glad the clowns didn't get you.
I mean, we had about half that you had, apparently.
I'm a pretty big guy.
Very impressive.
Appreciate that.
I agree.
Yes,
old Bessie here did a lot of the work, and you see one of the tofu cattle has bloody horns, and their whole head is covered in glitter.
Wow. They were rodeo clowns for a moment there, weren't they?
It was some of the most intense fighting of my life. I hate to say it, but it's my last day on the farm. Been compromised. Gotta head on to the next safe house location. Just wanted to wait it out and see if you guys were here and feed the old cattle one last time before I kill them all and leave.
Oh,
You're gonna. Why?
Oh, they
Why-
can't
why
survive
gonna-
in the wild on their own. They'll starve to death slowly here. If I slaughter them now, I can make them into dried foods, and at the very least, they'll keep me
Oh,
satiated
practical.
with emergency rations.
that's practical.
Except for old Bessie. She's coming with Papa.
Oh,
That makes sense.
Might cut her head off and stick it on a smaller tofu body, though, so she fits better in the ship. Haven't decided.
well, it's convenient that you can do that.
Do you know them clowns can do juggling? Ain't never seen nothing like it.
Yes, they're quite dangerous that way.
They
I-
almost
I-
got y'all.
They can
Sometimes called
juggle.
juggalos.
Yes. I believe we found your wallet.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah, no money, unfortunately. Just, but they left some pictures.
Where's,
They left the pictures, so at least you have that.
Do you hand it to him?
Yes,
He
here
grabs
you
it.
are.
And immediately pulls out a picture of him and his brother visibly drunk outside of some nightclub in some party backwoods planet. And it's an old photo printed on some kind of I mean, paper is rarely used, except, I mean, Lilfy even uses a whiteboard, and it's printed on like a glossy paper substance. I don't have any other pictures of Winston, so I appreciate you getting that for me. Where's Waffles at?
He's on leave.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. I noticed all the vegetables growing everywhere. You talked to the Oracle?
Indeed we did. And,
You ask about your grand purpose? I did
It's
that
not
once.
you.
Fucked me up for a week.
Yes. It was a nice answer, actually. I felt sort of inspired after it, I guess.
How'd you convince it to kill itself? To provide nutrients?
It just kind of did that. It seemed like it wanted to. You know, sometimes when you convince someone of something, they want to already. So there's really no convincing at all. And that's my advice to you.
My advice to you all is get some damn weapons and upgrades for that hunk of junk ship that you parked out front.
Yes, do you have any or know where we should look for?
Everybody needing good stuff goes to Pulsion Prime around these parts. Pulsion Prime's got the best crystal tech this side of the galaxy.
You gonna let him call our ship a hunk of junk?
I mean, it is. I imagine.
Stole it.
I patched
not
up what
like
I
we bought
could
it.
while you were gone. There was a couple little weaknesses in the hull here and there. I welded them up, but there's nothing I can do for the interior. The smell, though, I did spray some stuff.
Oh, by the way, we need a freezer.
Oh.
We're looking for a freezer as well.
Wait, how
do you
cold?
happen?
Like negative
Very
NEC?
cold. Yes,
You talking
basically,
biosample freezing.
I mean,
we need a
Ask the frog.
freezer.
what's a biosample?
Yeah.
Oh, blood and guts and stuff that you send to scientists to do stuff to.
Not quite that cold, probably.
I got a regular. I call it my snowball freezer.
Bartholomew, and then we
Yes.
like call him over.
My body will freeze in stasis at any point 5 degrees or more below freezing. So negative
Yes.
5 to negative 10 Celsius would be a cozy nap for me.
That's what we need.
I'm free.
That's what we need, sir.
Actually, it helps me out because, like I said, I'm clearing out of here anyway. Just have one of the hover bots. It'll get the freezer for you and put it on the ship. Anything else I can do for you guys before you leave?
Can we take all the hoverbots?
I only got 2 of them.
You need them?
No, not after this. I mean, all they do is pick stuff up and put it somewhere else.
What a great idea, Bralmir.
I definitely use them around the ship.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I like to stand on it and tell it to like, go around places. Wee.
No, work
Mr.
smarter, not harder.
Yeah. Mr. Humphrey, is there anybody that we should speak to on Pulsion Prime that represents your interests?
There is a city that is also Eternal Nightclub, very near and also technically connected to the main spaceport of the planet. It's got a lot going on in there, not gonna lie, so make sure you stay focused. What I need you to do first is just check out that nightclub, make sure ain't nothing funky going on. And while you're there, if you do need to talk to somebody, there are 2 individuals, well, 1 individual and 1 subject of interest. Laura Rhythm Weaver, Lyra, I call her Laura, but it's Lyra. Lyra Rhythm Weaver, she's the Strobian sovereign of Pulsion Prime. She's also a hell of a songstress person. They all look exactly the same. It's hard to, they can't differentiate between their genders. But Lyra Rhythm Weaver, she's the boss of the whole place. So she can be found performing all over. Also, much like the Veggie Oracle that many people do not believe to be real, and will never believe to be real now that it's dead, but you know it's real. There's a Zephorion, they call it, temporal guardian, a Strobian celestial being concerned with the states of the rhythmic balance of the universe. Find Lyra, ask her about the temporal guardian, ask her if anything funky's been going on other than the sick beat. And while you're at the spaceport, you can talk to any Strobian working there to get them upgrades.
We don't have much in the way of galactic credits. Is there any way that you or the Resistance can provide us with some so we can get some of those upgrades?
Well, I did tell you if you succeeded in your mission, you'd be part of the Resistance officially, correct?
Correct.
He reaches into the back of one of the Tofu cattle, squishes around for a second, and pulls out a lock metal box, plops it on the ground, unlocks it by putting in an intricate series of codes. It pops open and it's full of little square green crystals that you all know to have credits on them.
Amazing.
Y'all get this whole box. These credits, there's also codes, entrance codes for a lot of different systems. Let's say you get scanned and they're like, we need your entrance code, we need your frigate code, give them one of these. There's 10 of them.
Yes.
10 of them in there.
I write that down on my whiteboard.
It's 500,000 credits in there.
Jesus Christ.
500,000 credits and 10 entrance codes.
This was built as an emergency supply for an entire battalion.
Well,
I haven't heard from the other squad in months. You're the only ones who've come back, so it's just you and me as far as I know. Take what you need. I'll contact you when I'm somewhere safe with the next part of the plan.
Are you saying that we're the only ones left in the Resistance?
or just his battalion?
Just the covert part of the Resistance. We don't have much in the way of subterfuge. See what I'm saying? I run spies.
I see what you mean.
I'm
We're
a
the
spy leader.
spies. Oh. All right, I suppose that's
It's
That's
concerning
fine.
that you forgot about the whole meeting we had in my barn, where all the doors shut and the metal gears came
We're-
out, and the
yeah,
no,
we're
that
lasers.
out
was
cold.
no, that was fun.
There
That
was a
was
three-dimensional
silent.
Of
mech
course I
that
remember
came
it.
out of the floor.
If I can be honest here for a second, I didn't know if we were going to succeed. So isn't it a good thing that we did forget a little bit?
Can I trust
Well-
y'all? Is this a
Yeah,
bad idea?
Yes,
That's a
but
great idea.
Sir,
Look,
sir, they
I-
are good workers. They just need to be focused. That's all.
Good.
I thought that we were privateers,
Nothing,
not
Wilson.
spies. I
Right,
was
y'all
sort
ain't no
of.
space clowns in disguise, are you? And you see in his eyes the eyes of war for a moment, because they can turn into stuff, turn into little kids or Jack in the Box or fucking little tiny birthday balloons, and then you're like, oh, whose birthday is it? Space clown. That's whose birthday it is.
My God,
Um,
you might need therapy.
Well, thank
No.
you.
He's right.
Thank
Clowns
you
all need to die.
so
We need
much
Every one of them.
for these credits and for these codes. And we should
We'll be
leave
on our
now.
way. Yes. How should we if we need to contact you? Do you have like a communicator or
Burner
something?
phone.
Oh, you don't contact me. I'll find you.
Oh, one of these
Ominous,
guys.
I like it.
Oh, all right, sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
I know you said when you introduce yourself that you're the space losers, but I don't want to be like best of luck losers. But I mean, I guess best of luck losers.
Thanks.
We actually refer to ourselves that way.
We
I,
have.
I personally don't have a self-esteem
remember.
issue, so calling myself a loser is fine. Like, it doesn't bother me. Water on a duck's back, space duck's back, and all that.
Hey, for
I'm fine with it.
our line of
It
work,
makes people underestimate us.
precisely. It's good.
As far as they know, we're the ones who lost the captain and blew up the academy.
Riding around in a piece of shit ship like that with no
Hey,
weapons
now.
or anything, and calling yourself losers, you're like, we're not even a threat. I
perfect.
understand.
Well, that won't be
let's
that way
relax
for
about
long.
our ship.
Once we get to Pulsion Prime with all these credits, it won't be that way.
You
Do
see,
you think we should keep the shitty facade of our ship, but like upgrade it to like
Like a
You know,
like a
like,
Honda
I-
Civic that's
yeah,
got
like-
rust all over it.
yeah,
that's
like
got
I've
twin
seen
turbos.
I've seen photos on other planets where like they turbocharge like really shitty like tiny ships and like they quote unquote soup them up.
Do you guys all remember did you watch original series Star Trek?
yes.
Do you remember when the Klingons called the Enterprise a garbage cow?
Yeah.
Scotty started
Man, that's a
Scotty
deep
started a
cut.
bar fight. Yeah, like that's how I feel. Like you're gonna insult my ship. Like it's gonna be a fight.
I do like my
Uh,
ship.
Hey, Ralamir.
I-
I see that you're a little agitated here. Look. I like a rust bucket just as much as the next person. All I'm saying is you take 2 or 3 shots from a kinetic weapon in this, your shield are down, and they're gonna rip right through this rusty hull. It's
I'm gonna fly out of that.
hell yeah, pilot. Hell yeah.
Uh,
He swings his
yes,
leg over Bessie. Yeah. What do you want to say, kid? I mean, you're the oldest kid I've ever seen.
I take it as a compliment. I was going to say something about the ship that escapes me now, so it's fine. Look, we're gonna upgrade it. You know, it's got a decent line and a good spirit.
And I got
But
rid
it
of
could
that
use an
smell
upgrade.
for you, so that's gonna help.
I kind of like that smell, but it's fine. It'll come back.
We're gonna make it so that the next time somebody says something about our ship, we'll be able to leave them in the dust and leave them as dust.
There you go.
Ooh, I like that.
Damn
Yes.
right, space losers. Yaw! And he tips his farming hat and kicks into the tofu of Bessie's side as she rears up and runs into the barn.
I like pull out a
Huh.
data pad and I'm trying to figure out like how much it's gonna cost to get like as many weapons as I can possibly attach to the ship.
Do you all head onto the ship and out into space?
Yes.
Do we want to rest at some point or what?
Definitely need a rest before
We
head
rest
to
on the
space.
ship.
Yes, we
But I
can
also would
rest
like
on the
change
ship.
out
You
some
can
of my
go into low orbit
spells.
around the planet. You already have clearance for that, and then just like
Yes.
sleep in 0G.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ooh.
That sounds fun. Sounds like a wonderful rest.
let's do that.
To the bridge of the loose cannon. Where different music happens a little bit, sort of. Why is it playing that song? Don't play that. That's not the right song. Oh, no. There we go. That's ship's ambience in deep space.
Love this artwork.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
It's the old rust bucket. Notice how old and rusty everything is. Notice how Lilfy Station is complicated and the buttons are gross. Like,
The one sticks because I spilled coffee on it.
Looks beautiful to me.
That's why everything is
our
brown. Dude, just coffee everywhere.
I say it's coffee, but it might not.
We're gonna keep up that illusion whether it's true or not.
Do we still have the soft serve ice cream making birds? Are any of those still alive? No.
The goobers
I
ate them.
miss.
Oh yeah,
I miss those. I miss those things.
They were delicious.
Yes.
Oh, did we bring the frog with us?
yeah. In fact, as you say that, you look behind you and are startled as he's like, "Yeah, I people tend to forget I'm here."
You're very quiet, Frog Bartholomew.
Yeah. I'm a frog, you know.
And how do you like your digs? The
freezer.
the freezer. Yes.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, and he starts to pull out from his pockets like a little winter cap and like some mittens. I think it'll
I love
do.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing in there, but I mean nothing. So like, can I have like a pillow?
Sure, yes,
Yeah.
of course. We'll get you a pillow, and I mean, would you prefer? I mean, I think someone said this as a joke fairly recently, but a jar with some leaves, would that be a more comfortable stay for you than the freezer? Freezer's good.
I'll get frosted over anyway. The leaves are great, you know, if I need to protect myself from predators throughout the winter. But as long as no one's gonna open the freezer and eat me, you guys aren't
I'm
gonna do
gonna-
that, right?
No,
Of course not.
no.
Of course
So,
not.
I'm gonna get him a pillow and then I'm gonna dig it in my bag and I'm gonna pull out a crocheted blanket that I made because I knit. And but it's like a leaf pattern. I made this the other night, you know, just kind of came to me. So I think you would like it.
I'll cherish this for all of my long wizard enhanced life.
Great.
Chips-
Frog legs are definitely not elven delicacy. Definitely not.
Good.
Chips is feeling like kind of cocky because now he's no longer
Oh, no,
on the
he's not-
crew.
What? No longer.
No longer the
what?
what?
No longer the shortest person on the crew.
No. A Frogtholomew toad comes up to like right below your little arms.
And I'm just like, Bartholomew, you're going to be an invaluable part of the crew.
You specifically, you're not gonna eat me, right? I mean, you look like out of everybody here, the likelihood is it's a little bit larger with you.
Oh, I I get like really direct with him, and I just like put hands on both of his shoulders and stare. I will never eat you. However, I also do not sleep, so I will protect you at all times.
Oh, I was scared, but then I felt better because you were being so intensely kind. It's
Correct.
It's a terrifying.
As long as
amount
you are a part of
kindness.
our crew.
Well, before I sleep, I will say, and he inflates one more time, and he like sticks back up. When you are in need of a grand wizard, one with the power to change the forces of reality and nature, awaken me from my slumber. Frogtholomew Toad rests. I see you
Oh,
guys.
wow.
And then as
And
he
I'll
walks
just
away,
slide
hear
you
him-
into the freezer.
Yeah. Like every time he walks on the ship now, it goes like clap, clap, clap because he's got big frog feet. I can't sneak around on this kind of linoleum. Clap, clap, clap.
Flap, 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 flap.
You slide him into the freezer. And Frogtholomew
Can I
rests.
do like an Arcana check on him? Like, is there something special about him?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check for sure.
22.
He definitely possesses more magic than he lets on, but it isn't anything to be afraid of. It seems like he's just practiced that voice a lot and he wants to be considered powerful, but he also isn't like super inept. Like he very casually casted Modify Memory on himself. Like he very casually does things, you know, but he's also like he's not going to change reality. He's just saying that.
Okay. I think you might be able to convince somebody he can do that.
He's Frogtholomew Toad, the Grand Wizard of the Grove of Eternal Knowledge.
This is true.
It's true.
Now
A lot right
sleeping in your freezer with a little hat and gloves and mittens.
I feel like I
And
need a
Milfy's
title like
blanket
that.
in the shape of leaves that is handmade and just big enough for Frogtholomew.
It's like the size of like a baby blanket because I wasn't done with it yet. But I felt really bad.
It's actually really cute. Like I feel like now I like Frog. I'm like, look at that little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Now,
All right, I gotta change out some spells
y'all
and take a
taking long
nap.
rest?
Yeah.
I realized something recently that I want to tell you guys about.
What's that?
I have
Yes, of
I have a
course.
spell that I have never used. Psionic one, actually. Called Sending. Which allows you to send a message to pretty much anyone, anywhere.
It sure does.
That's
If you
amazing.
know them. And I know Mert the Merciless. And I know was it Amazon? The
Alakazam, yeah.
the Academy pilot instructor.
That's right.
So if we wanted to send them a message, no matter where they are, I could do that.
Well, that is amazing.
How many times can you do that before you?
Just once. It's like a 25-word message, and they can respond in a 25-word answer.
Just once total, or like once a day, or
Well, every casting of the spell.
oh,
So it's a third level spell, so it's intense, but I can do that.
I feel like that's entirely your decision, Realmir. It's your spell. It's your slot. It's your brain.
Yeah.
Thank you for
We
letting
would
us
do-
know, Commander Realmir. Absolutely.
I would
We
like
gotta
to
find-
propose. Oh, go ahead.
If we want to find Mert, at that point we can try it. We have an idea where he is now.
That's
So if we
true.
want to see if he can give us more information, and if we want to tell him that we're coming.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't need to use those resources during the day, like at the end of the day, we could send a message to Mert the Merciless to try and.
I can do it right now and then rest and reload.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah.
I would like to pros that there are stipulations on us asking you to use this spell, and one of those stipulations is we may not contact Captain Hook.
Yes,
I'm going to look directly at the captain as I say that.
Well, to be fair, I can't
It wouldn't
do
work.
that because I don't know him. I have to know the
Perfect.
person.
Not yet.
yes.
Like,
I immediately
have
thought
met
of that.
them, right? I believe.
You
Yes.
have met them. And
Okay,
actually
great.
have
I'm
a-
just saying, I'm putting this on the board. We're going to put a pin in it for the future.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
care
that's a
about
very
everybody.
good idea. Yeah, I
It's
can
on the
only contact
whiteboard.
people I know personally.
Okay. That's amazing.
That's pretty great,
Right.
yeah.
Even if they're on another plane of existence, there's still a 95%
Wow.
chance they can get the message.
Yeah, 5% chance is, and that is like the highest DC ever. I'm doing the calculate. I found a calculator for it, so I know what to roll for myself to see if you, please God, fail. Not the DM feverishly looking up rules to things. I can't hide it now because I got this super clacky keyboard, so every time you guys hear this, you done fucked me up. Like,
Can't hear it.
We can't hear
sweet,
it.
Cool, because it sounds like this.
Nope, still
cute.
can't hear
Nope.
it.
Haha, still a secret, bitches.
Still a secret.
Except I told you, I gave it away. No.
Oh
so
no,
you-
it's because like you do this.
it's a good impression. It's a good impression.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Mert might not know where he is if he's a prisoner, but at least we could
True.
communicate.
Help is on the
with him.
way, dear. Help is on the way.
So, your call, Captain. If you want me to send one, tell me what to send, and I'll do it.
Yes. We need to find this the Merciless. Figuring out where Mert is. I mean, should we just ask, like, where are you?
Well, we have 25 words, and I think we should at least like spend 2 or 3 of them to be like, "Hey, it's Ralamir. Don't freak
Mhm.
out. Coming to get ya. Where you at?
Ooh, I like
You
that.
up?" Like that sort of thing.
Smiley face emoji.
You up?
Smiley face emoji.
Yes.
Phone, who this?
And
Yeah,
and
who
then
dis?
like we're
Yeah.
trying to
Who's
get the
sending who
academy
dis?
back together.
Yeah.
Band back together.
We're getting the band back together.
Getting the band back
Perfect.
together.
Yes.
Now we're back together.
It's reunion time, bitches.
It's him and the pilot instructor.
That's right.
I only have one slot left right now, so I can do one of them today.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
that. I mean, do you need components?
I assume I have what I need.
I don't know. Mike
What
gets
are
kind
the-
of
what are
shitty
the
about it when you hit a
components?
certain level.
Oh, Jesus. A short piece of copper wire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pat.
let me help you with that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll turn with your hand and give it to you.
Yes. The lights dim slightly as he rips it out.
You could
Fine.
probably use your spell casting on the comms device if it just
Yeah.
needs a copper wire.
Oh, if I guess you have to he doesn't need to roll for it. Say if he did, can he get advantage because he's using the my comms unit and I'll help him out.
No, I don't think he has to roll for it.
It's not a
Perfect.
roll. It just works.
Oh, that's great.
Roleplay spell.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's contact Mert. Let him know that he's being looked after.
This is your guardian angels.
All right, Mike. I'll
Don't freak
cast it.
out.
Okay. So
Looking
you how does
reaching
it
out
what does
to
it
Mert.
look like when you cast the sending? Do your eyes roll back in your head like 90s Undertaker or
Yeah, that sounds cool. Who's 90s Undertaker? Oh, the wrestler?
yeah. The Undertaker, come on now.
I don't know the wrestling.
All right. You have 25 words.
I think he already knows who I am regardless, but I'll just say
It's
it.
been a little while. But go ahead.
This is Ralamir from the Academy. We want to find you. Where are you? What do you need? We're looking for you. Is on the way.
Okay. All right.
And
It's exactly 25.
Solid.
Nice.
You listen to the wavelengths of the astral sea for a response. And all you hear back in your mind in a cracked dry voice, hoarse and tired. Find my astral resonance signal. And you can tell, Ralamir, that just those simple words were so exhausting that even though they're aware they can speak more, they're physically unable to.
Astral resonance signal. What do we do with that?
I think we're gonna need to upgrade a couple different things when we get to Pulsion Prime. We're gonna need to upgrade Lilfi's station.
Yeah.
Very
We need
much
to find him
so.
quick. He doesn't sound good.
Mm-mm.
We gotta get to Pulsion Prime pretty quick then.
Yes,
We
let's
already
make
said we're
haste
compromised.
Do you all
and
take-
rest on the way.
You're gonna take a long rest. So it depends on. Pulsion Prime isn't very far. There are only 3 habitable planets in the system, and they all are in the Goldilocks zone of the singular star. So they're not. When we're talking about the ships and speed, they're not far for you guys. Even at a slow speed, you'll get there in 8 hours. However, if you are moving towards another planet through space and everyone is resting, no one is avoiding any possible obstacles. No one is at the helm for messages. Everyone is asleep while the ship is just going. So the only thing that would wake you up is an alarm if something went wrong. I would suggest... What? Oh, you don't need
I
to
don't
sleep.
need to sleep.
You
I
stupid
can just sit
bug.
at the helm and
Goddamn
look for
insect.
obstacles.
Holy shit.
Spells back and whatnot.
Yeah, and we only
I
need
still
4
get my
hours
spell
of
slots
sleep.
back.
Do you just have to be, like, still for a few hours?
I just have to be still and not like doing like an active like crafting type check.
We don't need to sleep either, really, right? We can just.
4
We still have
hours
to
of-
rest.
Yeah, like meditation.
Yeah.
But I can basically sit there for part of my long rest, and we can do trade off.
It's like a damn you're like a damn warforged. You can't move around, but you're still aware, perfectly aware.
You can do like light work, like read a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like prepare some food, or like check on Frogtholomew, like puff up his frozen
Clean the
pillow.
kitchen, like nothing super like strenuous.
Go scurrying. Sorry,
Like
like
jog.
they love to go scurrying.
Maybe like a dolphin, like half of your brain is asleep,
Exactly.
the other half is
Yeah.
awake.
That's
Yeah,
like
and
I'm
that's
then-
burned out on
scuttle.
spells, so
And then
I need-
Raulmir and I only need 4 hours.
I need a deep meditation, though. I'm kind of burned out right now.
Oh yeah, you take that. I'm only gonna take 4. I'm good.
We'll do a 3 shift overlap kind of a thing where you're on, I'm on, then she's on, etc.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
I do want to kind of see if I could talk to Beatrice for a second. I'm a little mad at her.
Do you
Just kinda
retire
fucking
to
ditched
your
us.
like your quarters?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna like potentially get into a little bit of a scuffle spat with a deity in front of her, but that's just embarrassing.
Keep dropping names a daily.
Right? The ship isn't the best ship, right? But it's your ship. Lilfi, have you decorated your quarters?
Oh, I haven't had a lot of money, but I think it's just shit that I stole from various places. Like, it's a couple card decks here and there. I think one of my favorites is the one that I had like from when I was younger. It's like tattered. It's like very dog-eared, and like you can see like where the edges are like kind of rubbed down from years of use.
I love that.
There's like just like card decks kind of scattered on the top of the dresser. There's not a lot, honestly. I think it's mostly maybe like a different like knife handle here and there, a couple jewels.
Maybe
Um,
some commemorative cards from your gambling
yeah,
days.
like a couple good aces. Like one has like gilded like a coloring on it that's like I definitely can't take that anywhere. It's my lucky ace. Maybe like a queen of hearts or something that just is it's got like a bullet hole or like a knife. No, it's got like a knife slash through the middle of it. That one's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I think now that she's got Beatrice, I think she would kind of go out of her way to look more for like blue feathers. Like
Okay.
she's not a good cleric, but she's trying.
She's trying her best, okay? And that's all that matters. So, you take the blue feathers that you can and other such pretty bird-like items and you meditate and call for Beatrice. And before you open your eyes, you hear it's like if you were to have fallen asleep in the early morning in a meadow in the springtime and woken up just a few hours or even just an hour later to a significant amount of songbirds warming themselves in the early sun. And when you open your eyes, instead of a tiny bluebird hilariously flying or standing on your shoulder with a smirk on its beak, is a tall, thin, strikingly beautiful, but in a way that makes you nearly uncomfortable woman, wearing a sweetheart cut dress made of iridescent blue feathers, no shoes, and short but layered raven black hair. Her skin is almost gray. It's nice to finally meet you, Lilfi.
Have Beatrice. Weird seeing you in this form.
Yeah, it's I kind of like the bluebird one better, but I figured I would show you this one when we had some privacy. Lilfi, roll me either an Arcana or a History check.
They're both bad.
Or Religion. Why would I not choose that? That one too.
Okay. Well, I got a 17, and then you said religion.
Yay.
Now, the Arcana or history is better out of 17. Let's do history.
Cool. I'm going to put the name of the goddess in the chat. You know that her name is not Beatrice, but that's just what you're calling her, and she's calling herself. But she
And that's
is
what I will continue to be calling her.
the elven goddess of the trickery domain.
Okay.
So it looks like you killed all the clowns.
I think we had a lot of help. We only took out like 4 or 5 of them.
I think you guys have more than enough skills to get through most situations on your own.
I hope so.
Did you call me here for something or just a quick chat? Wanted to see my
I know
cool
how
dress?
to do this cleric thing. I'm not good at it, and I am just really used to being left on red.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of weird to be like, oh, hey, like, you got to commune with your deity if you want their powers, or
Well,
like, make sure that you spread the word. And, like, I know that bird is the word, but like in this instance, it's just like, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. So this is how it works. Okay. It's all paperwork. It's all tickets. It's all approvals.
Okay. I hate that stuff, but all right.
Let me put it this way: like around the water cooler, your last assignment was like, oh geez, I can't do his voice. It's so deep. Oh geez, my newest like she won't kill or slaughter in my name at all. She's not giving me any blood oaths. Oh, she's not cutting the hearts of the innocent out in my honor. Oh, and it was so tired. So I took the assignment not because I needed it, not because it was given to me, but because I could use a cleric that prays and spreads the word through action instead of sermon. One that isn't locked into the Feywilds already or stupid enough to play a prank on a king and get themselves impaled. The list goes on. If you want more power from me, all you have to do is gain more favor through prayer. And the prayer I'm asking you to do is honor the trickery domain. Subvert expectations. Trip the captain in the hallway. Give Ralamir a wedgie.
Does it have to be a wedgie?
I'm just giving examples.
Oh, okay.
I'm not telling you to be a chaos gremlin. I'm telling you to understand that the trickery domain is nuanced and can be respected in many ways.
Would forgery and deception count?
Yes.
Would taking extra gold from a bet count?
That's just stealing.
Not if you trick them into it.
Well, that you just said taking extra gold, not like
Okay,
convincing
well,
them to
sleight
give
of
you more
handing.
gold. Yeah, that's just
What if I
stealing.
were to, but like it's, haha, I got you. What if I give it back?
Yeah, what a funny prank! I took your money, but
Yeah,
without
what if
you
I give
looking.
it back? Would that count?
You would get more power from me if you convinced them in a way that was secretly kind of funny to give you the money from their own free will.
Okay. Cheating at cards?
Pawn artistry.
Yeah, like general, like
Absolutely, of course.
Leonardo DiCaprio in Catch Me If You Can.
Every time you make a decision that makes you want to expose your gold tooth to the sun,
So like every decision.
you will hear the fluttering wings of a bluebird and know that the trickery domain has your back.
Could I request a small bird song instead of
that
the
on your-
fluttering
on
of
your shirt?
wings?
Bloop! Ha ha ha! Got you, bitch.
Like, did she get me?
No.
Okay. I'll let it slide.
She looks visibly intoxicated.
Oh damn, this is a fucking drunk call. Damn
You
it.
know, it's nice to have a cleric with just like no pressure. I don't have to worry about it. You know, it's good. It's good.
It's great. It's great.
Have you seen my shoes?
Yeah, they're behind you. And I'm gonna wake up.
As you open your eyes, you do hear "Good one, bitch," like in your mind,
Acceptable.
and you feel a radiant power surge for a moment within you, as you realize that maybe you can be a good cleric after all.
It is really nice to like not have the pressure of spreading a gospel.
That brief exchange in reality took hours. And you all are alerted to the ship emergency systems.
Ask a quick meta question.
Yeah.
Is this goddess of trickery, this female goddess? Who is it?
It's the...
Oh, I'll pull it from the chat. She's
Yeah.
a fae goddess, and she does delight in stormwork. So, Ralamir, it might be something that is up your alley.
I had characters that would that worship Erevan Illister, who's like the male trickster god.
It's the female elven one, specifically.
Yeah, sorry. Hold on 1 second. I got like all backwards. Nope.
Warning.
Nope. Wrong campaign. Wrong campaign. Wrong campaign. Did you put it in the group? I literally
What chat was
just
it in?
I put it
saw
in the Roll20 chat. It's right underneath your religion check.
Roll20 chat.
I like
Okay,
that
let's
you're
see.
having this conversation with Ralamir. Like, I'll answer that. I'll answer it.
Yeah. She. Yeah.
Hold your
I mean,
horses.
yeah. I'm thinking. Let's see here. According to this book, this file that I now have on her, from
Warning.
Forgotten Realms, which is a great play there, Beatrice. Good job. Freeing, chaotic, impulsive, does not like to stay in one place for too long.
Warning.
Delights in
System
creating unpredictable
critical.
weather, including large and severe thunderstorms.
What's your name?
Her name, oh god, Eridre?
I think,
Eriday?
yeah, Ardry.
No, there's a little pronunciation guide here. Ardeen Fanya.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I fucking love Lil Feet.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Warning.
Okay,
She's
that's
an independent.
curious.
Yeah, she's an independent god. Oh, she's chaotic good.
Guys,
I
we're
love
all on
my
the
Elven-
same comm channel. You're talking about pronunciations. We have a serious warning here at the helm.
Oh, shit.
Oh yes.
Sorry.
I just love my elven gods as hell.
There's red lights
Everyone-
blinking everywhere.
We need to keep the chatter to a
It's
minimum.
fine. It's fine.
everyone,
it's fine.
everyone to the helm. Come, crew. Come. All right. What seems to be
Oh,
the problem, Mr. Chips?
What seems to be the problem? What's on the readout?
Chips, roll me an
DM.
investigation check.
All right,
did we get our rest?
Yeah, you all got your long rest, yeah.
+5,
Frogtholomew Toad is frozen, completely solid.
14.
14, okay. On a 14,
Oh,
your...
guidance.
Warning.
Guidance.
System
Roll d4.
critical.
Roll d4.
3, 17.
Math.
17. You are the security officer. Your panel is indicating that a ship that is gaining on you from behind on the other side of the planet further out in the system has weapon systems not locked on you but fully powered as they're gaining more speed. Lilfy, are you at your comms? Your comms?
Sure.
Are you at your comms panel?
Yeah.
Roll
All
me a-
four hands
roll me
start
yeah.
chicken knobs.
What is do you have like a
critical.
like a mobility modified system that you have with like knobs and levers instead of like typing buttons because of your weird bug hands?
No, I just have like instead of a full seat, I just have like a stool that spins so that I can use what.
Amazing.
I like to think there's also like a cup of coffee that you just have put in different hands, so, like you know,
Like those little the little dudes from Men in Black, like the little
Exactly.
yeah.
And a cigarette in my mandibles.
Lilfy, at your panel, roll me a sleight of hand check
Warning. System
okay.
to see how fast you can navigate the menus.
Oh damn it! It wasn't 20, and then it flipped over.
2,
Ah, fuck. I got a 9.
9. On a 9, you don't get coordinates, but you can tell that
It's guidance
they're...
on myself.
Yeah.
Guidance on myself. 10. Fucking 10. God damn it.
That's the DC, so that's good.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Just saw one.
Warning.
Beats it. On a
That was for my D4.
there is a ship slightly smaller than yours with heavier
Warning.
shields
System
moving at
critical.
an incredible rate of speed, just below fast enough to start to enter into hyperdrive as fast as their impulse engines will take them. They are gaining on you all fast. Ralamir, you use charisma. Roll me a charisma check. That's your spellcasting ability as you sit into the spell jamming helm and start to take your piloting position.
Warning.
9.
On a 9,
Warning.
you are able to
System
power up
critical.
and start moving, but not at a speed that would compensate for how fast they're gaining on you guys. I
Too
choose
distracted by Luffy's god.
Flash of
Sorry.
reaction, flash of genius, +5.
14.
on a 14. You're powered up. You're good to go.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Coming in clutch.
Howdy.
Warning.
I just like tap in on control panel and said like, coming in for the assist, Mr. Almir.
Warning.
Now,
System
Mr.
critical.
Smee, Captain Smee,
System.
at the head of the bridge, you now know what's happening. Your pilot and Spelljammer has been able to power up the engine systems and get moving, so you now are matching the speed of the pursuing ship. On your tactical screen, your ship is the darker colored one on the left-hand side in front of the smaller asteroid and between the massive asteroid. The lighter colored ship is the one gaining on you as it moves from behind the asteroid. Do not let the map fool you. The scale is much, much larger than it seems. It's not going to just be like, boop, right on you. This point between this asteroid and this asteroid is huge. It's just a tactical map to represent that they are, in galactic terms, right behind you. Your job as the captain is to call out orders. You can have your crew members from each one of these crew stations do something as you pursue. You do not have much time. They are chasing you.
We have no weapons on this
You have
ship,
no
right?
weapons. You have a very basic shield created by the plane, the atmosphere bubble that Ralamir maintains with his spellcasting at the spelljamming helm.
Warning. System.
Can I
critical.
want to give Ralmir the help action
You can give Ralamir the help action.
for whatever you're gonna do.
I have a question, and this is a legitimate question. I already asked about the ship being able to get the pass without a trace, and you said no because it's not organic, which
Yes.
is lame. But okay,
It
I
says creature or
understand.
whatever. Yeah, I looked
I
it up. I remember.
understand, and I do not agree, but I will allow it. What if,
Warning.
since Ralamir is basically powering the ship for us and doing all of this, can I give him my pass without a trace? And will that then lend to the
System.
ship?
Critical.
Well, no, because that's just a more complicated way to do the same thing.
It sounds like a loophole and a workaround.
But that's a stealth check. He doesn't make stealth checks.
Would he not make a stealth check if we had to fly
Behind an
through enemy
asteroid or
territory?
Pass without a trace. It doesn't matter if you cast it now. They know where you are, and they're following directly behind you.
Yeah, but we could lose him in an asteroid field.
You are in an asteroid field. Speaking
Another
of,
asteroid field.
As
What are the
as
odds of
Captain,
successfully navigating
Yes.
an asteroid field?
as Captain Smee starts to wake up from his long sleepies,
Warning. System.
Yes, we need to bank left, raise shields, and go fast. So make that happen.
You mean port?
Port, yes.
Not starboard, port. Send me stern. Hit the head. Let's go. All right, where are we going around here? Tell me I'm punching coordinates.
Hard bank port.
Okay. Boop. Put it in. What do I do?
I need a couple of things to happen. I'm going to need Lilfi to roll a dexterity check.
Dexterity, not saving throw.
Just check, yeah, dexterity check. Ralamir, I'm going to need you to roll a
Warning.
charisma check.
System.
15.
Critical.
You have the help action for advantage on
Yep,
that roll.
you can roll it twice.
For me or
15
for-
passes, the DC
for
is
Ralamir.
10. You were able to very easily put in the new coordinates, so Ralamir is able to entirely focus on piloting the ship. He doesn't even need to think about where it's going.
Yeah, I got an 11 on my advantage best roll.
11 is good. You're able to avoid these two smaller asteroids, but you're not able to fully compensate for the gravity
Warning.
created by the nearly moon-sized asteroid off of the side there. So, you will have to make another check for that in a second. The ship gaining speed on you
Warning.
turns towards
System.
the
Critical.
secondary smaller asteroid here. I'm going to need Chips to roll a investigation check.
Guidance. So add a D4 to that.
Boy, yeah, hold on. I also gotta check the rules for Flash of Genius.
Flat. Your genius is showing.
Where? Oh, when you or another creature you see. Okay. Thank God.
Warning.
Okay. That's another use of Flash Genius. Okay, so that's only.
Warning. System. Critical.
You're muted.
15,
Oh, wait, no, you're not.
16. Yeah,
So 16?
16.
They have an unfamiliar targeting lock and an unfamiliar weapon system that is powered up very nearly on the back of your ship where the cargo hold is where they're aiming it.
Is that where Frogtholomew is?
Yes, and
We should wake up
and
Frogtholomew. Somebody wake him
most
up.
of your supplies.
Okay, I'm going to like start saying that into the head and immediately sprint towards the cargo hold to wake up Frogtholomew.
Very cool.
You know, Captain, they have a target lock on us.
Can I turn into the gravity and like whip it around the asteroid?
Yes.
Captain, is that your order? Whip it around the asteroid?
Yes, absolutely. That whip around the asteroid. That was the original plan that I was thinking in my head but didn't say loud.
All right, and that's what you want to do, Ralamir?
Yes.
You roll me a charisma saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yep.
Getting brutal.
Warning. System critical.
Oh yeah. 24.
Very cool. Charisma saving throw. You're able to not only turn the ship hard into the gravity field to slingshot yourselves in just a second, but you don't quite warn the rest of the crew first. Chips is up on his feet, running backwards. I'm going to need you all to make a Constitution saving throw. Chips with disadvantage.
Warning.
You got it.
Oh, damn it. 11.
Anyone who you need to beat a 10.
Okay.
Oh.
Warning.
Guidance.
Nice.
Guidance. Everybody take guidance.
Oh, but with guidance.
Oh, dude, Captain Smee is fucking great, dude.
So I'm gonna abandon the comms real quick, and I see the captain start to fall, and I touch his shoulder to to right him, and then I'm going behind Chips, and as I do that, I touch his little head and like help him over whatever he was getting ready to trip over.
His fuzzy little bee head.
Yeah.
Is that all right, DM? Can I take
Can I
it?
do that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
All right, then I at least get to a 10. Yeah, I get to a 13.
Vilfi, you are light on your feet. You are an astral elf that grew up on a asteroid-like rock that had variable gravity. You're just like whoop whoop, like good to go.
Oh, this reminds me of when I was a young and I used to hang out here and like go boop 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 to all these little asteroids. I used to get in trouble.
Ralamir, did you
Don't
pass?
fall or else you're gonna go into space and we're not gonna save you again.
I didn't. Oh, I have to roll too.
Yeah,
what was the roll?
Constitution saving throw. You need to beat a 10. We're not going to save you again, implying that and telling your friends finally that there was a consistent problem where you grew up of people just falling off of the entire like town, just floating.
I did
away.
grow
Not
up in
make
a
it.
tavern.
You did not make it.
I got a no.
Warning.
What'd you get?
I got a 5. 5.
Critical.
Fuck.
Oh no, guidance
all
can't help.
Not
Guidance wouldn't
good.
help.
You take 8 force damage, Ralamir, as the G-forces created, which are generally negated by the shield system and the atmospheric bubble created around the ship. But because your ship is so bad and it takes so much
Come
focus,
on.
you don't get to do both at
Look
once.
at on my ship.
Warning.
Sorry, you need better shields, and you don't have them. So you take 8 points of force damage as you are pushed back into your seat
Warning.
hard as
System
the ship turns,
critical.
looking dangerously close. If someone was looking out the window, it would be horrifying because this asteroid is very, very close. That's your guys' turn. This ship is going to fire. It's going to fire 3 things. Boom, boom, boom.
And they're all gonna
The
miss.
first one's going to hit.
No.
The second one's going to miss.
Okay.
The third one's going to miss.
Oh, thank God.
You hear
Not my ship.
a massive wet thump
Warning.
right outside of the security station where Chips usually stands. They missed where they were
Warning.
aiming, but they still hit the
System
ship.
Critical.
They don't realize what you're doing, and they don't increase their speed or change their trajectory. You start, Ralamir, to feel the effects of the gravity whip, and your speed is going to be doubled in just a second.
Is there a ramming opportunity here?
There could be. You would have to go around the asteroid here, make a hard turn,
Warning.
then kick the engines hard, and then try to ram them head on and hope they don't catch on to it. Otherwise, this
Alright.
is just going to slingshot you towards
Warning.
Pulsion Prime
System
faster.
Critical.
Are we the
You're
ship on the
the
left
ship
side?
right here.
Okay, excellent.
I think it's better to disengage this fight. We just don't have the weapons or the shields. We just need to get to the upgrade planet Pulsion as soon as possible. We just gotta outrun them.
We
Very
can't.
well. I'll attempt to get through them and get the Pulsion Prime all the faster.
Warning.
Very cool. Roll me a charisma check this time to cash in the engines.
Warning.
24.
System.
Nice.
That's they fucking kick into overdrive. Everyone hears them start to power up. The rust bucket of a ship is like screws start falling out of seats. Lilfie's one of her screens falls out a little bit and like is like a
shit,
tube
come
is
on.
holding it on there.
I dropped down to all 6 feet.
He's gone a scuttling.
Bartholomew, wake up!
Lilfie, roll me a perception check.
Warning.
26.
You smell blue raspberry
Warning. System.
I smell
Critical.
blue raspberry
and burning.
and burning.
Chips, roll me a survival check.
I'm gonna.
7.
Can I like project that image to Chips, just like blue raspberry and like fire?
Mm-hmm.
I only got a 7 on my survival check, but I respond, "Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that."
Warning.
Frogtholomew Toad is frozen completely solid.
Oh, god damn it!
Like you could bash
Sacred
him on a
flame.
table. He's completely frozen.
I pull him out to
Warning.
hopefully get him somewhere warm
Critical.
without bashing him.
You place the pancake of your friend with his little mittens and hat.
That freezer worked really
eyes
fast.
creepishly wide open and non-blinking. He looks dead. And you put him on the floor in the cargo bay.
I run back to the security station as fast as I can.
Captain, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Warning.
Boy. Constitution, come on.
Michael, if you
Ooh!
kill off
dirty
Frogtholomew after
20.
we literally just got him,
A dirty 20, so you're only going to
Yes.
take half damage. The rusted out flooring underneath of you starts to decay rapidly, and instead of falling down into the cargo hold or undercarriage underneath of your feet there, you take a step back as a blue, sticky, acidic substance touches your boot. You take 10 points of acid damage as it gets all over your toesy woesies. Your ship takes 25 points of hull damage as
my
cotton
ship.
candy, sticky
Ah,
cotton
son
candy
of a bitch.
System.
that is highly
Critical.
corrosive eats through the hull of your ship. You also hear the splat of more cotton candy cannons, man, firing and missing and hitting the asteroid, burning holes directly into it.
we gotta get out of here.
Do I take 10 damage halved to 5, or is it...
No, you take 20 damage, half to 10.
Oh, alright.
Are we not in warp yet?
Warning.
Do we have a warp drive?
You don't need to warp. Also, Ralamir, I won't have you roll this because you've been flying for a while. You would know that to go into any type of hyperdrive or to enter into the astral sea from realm space, as it were, inside of a tightly packed star system, especially around debris like asteroids, is more or less suicide. You run the risk of phasing out and back into solid matter, which would create an antimatter explosion and possibly destroy an entire star system. You really can
I'm a
only
risk taker.
safely enter into the astral sea through any type of hyperspace when you have a lot of room. You have to be far outside of the star system. It's for traveling between systems, not within.
Warning.
But with
System
your
critical.
slingshot, you know you can reach the outskirts of Pulsion Prime in the next, it would be 2 turns, but for you guys, it may be few minutes. And they're not pursuing anymore. They got to about here. They're just firing at you from now. So if you roll a charisma saving throw one more time, then you'll be able to exit the gravity field, Ralamir, here, and head into the safe space around Pulsion Prime. That's protected, of
Warning.
course, by the local militia.
DM, quick question. Could I
16.
have
18.
18? Oh, yeah.
System critical.
could I have gone and helped out Ralamir? Where like logistically, where is
Yes, you
my
would have had to
station and
run
his station?
past and down. So, like, you would go back and down a set of stairs. He's sort of underneath of those stairs.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do like whatever I can on the else on the console behind you to help give you a help action.
Hell yeah.
We got to get to Pulsion.
So I don't necessarily know 21st century American medical technology, but if the frog needs a resuscitation, I could do like a shocking grasp on him.
Ooh.
Well, as you all slingshot one last time away, we'll see if you get any more cotton candy bombs. No, you don't. Everyone roll one more Constitution saving throw for me.
Yeah, let's land safely before we do that.
16.
10.
15.
Cool. You have to beat a 10, so no one failed a 10. You all safely escape the clown vessel sent to chase and assassinate you in the asteroid field between Tofu Terra and Pulsion Prime.
These
Dude, I'm gonna kill all the clowns.
they need something
Gotta
better
kill all
to
the
do with
clowns.
their time.
Great job,
We-
They
Luke.
all need to die.
We need to spend this money and make our
We need
Yeah.
a better ship. We need to
Speaking
kill
of
all the
ship-
clowns.
to be a fortress.
Captain Smee, roll
Yes.
me a perception check with advantage as you get the report, the damage report.
Here we go with advantage.
There you
15.
go.
Looking at the damage from the hull and seeing directly out into space and knowing that the only thing protecting you and the ship at the moment is Ralamir's spell casting and the non-damaged helm that he is flying the ship from, you make the sinking realization that the loose cannon is irreparably damaged. If it doesn't need to be entirely replaced, they're only going to be able to keep some of it. It's going to be so retrofitted that it will be nearly unrecognizable.
Well, we have a habit of improving our ship or combining ships and doing strange things to it. Let's just keep what we can, and hopefully there's going to be like a ship down there that we can just buy and then just sort of combine. Ugh, good thing we got those credits. Good thing I stole those $30 from that.
$30 in the
Hey.
I'm sure that'll be very helpful.
Yeah, you have $500,030.
And 30.
Yeah.
And 30. That's very important.
Yes.
We'll
I'm
have
sorry,
to.
you can't afford this. It's actually $500,029.95.
Oh well, sir.
And we can.
But we can.
Barely. Just barely.
Well, here's your change. It gives you a nickel.
Mhm. Seems like you forgot about the galactic tax.
1/20th credit.
Here's your nickel.
No, we'll have to like lay low, get our transportation sorted out, so we don't have to run away from somewhere with no ride.
Yeah. Honestly, let's take this thing apart as soon as we land and just get the good stuff, leave the bad stuff, and just sort of disappear.
Let's soup
Well,
it up.
Bartholomew.
Frogtholomew
Yeah,
is
where-
still
is he
frozen
alright?
solid.
Okay,
So-
we can bring it with us.
Everybody roll me a
Yes.
survival check or a nature
Oh.
check.
Survival and nature.
Fell on the ground.
13.
Oh no, 6.
10.
19 nature check.
Nice.
19. It takes hibernating frogs that freeze about 24 to 48 hours to wake up. And it has to take that long, or else they'll die. They have to
a nice
warm up
slow
slowly.
wake up.
We severely underestimate how quickly we can wake up.
Yeah,
He's a frog.
That whole bullshit about just call me if you need me and I'll be right there. Not if you're frozen solid.
He wants you to make sure you plan your actions out.
Please
The
wait
second
1 to
guess is
2
not a good
business
idea.
days.
We might need to just put him back in the fridge for a minute.
Yeah, let's just put him back.
Should we?
in
Yeah,
there.
we
Let's
should
put 'em
defrost
back
these
in.
slowly in the refrigerator.
When we break down the ship, do not forget.
Okay, so let's put him back in the freezer for now because we're going to
Yes.
have to redo
Yeah,
the ship
we're not
very
gonna.
quickly.
We shouldn't need him. Hopefully,
I'm gonna write a note
in
on
the
my
next 5
whiteboard
minutes.
about Frogdolomew, and then I'm also gonna write the note on the
Whiteboard.
fridge.
Yes.
Like,
Perfect.
hey,
And
Frogdolomew
doves do
is in
not
here.
eat.
Do not forget.
There's a wizard in here.
Yeah.
He's also a frog and also a
Yeah.
great wizard.
Frozen wizard, do not eat.
Do not forget.
He does have little mittens in a hat. That implies that it's not food. I wouldn't put mittens in a hat on like a frozen turkey. That's fucking weird.
No, but sometimes you do put those little covers on their
I'm not doing
their
that.
leggies.
That's
For their dignity.
Yeah.
All right, losers. Lilfy, you hear and see on your comms panel a yellow blinking light and hear the telltale beep. It's usually just a singular tone, and it's usually just a same rhythmic light. But this one's got kind of a sick beat. It's like boop ba-da-doot doot, boop ba-da-doot doot, boop ba-da-doot doot.
Okay, all right.
Boop da-da-doot doot,
I'm feeling it.
boop da-da-doot doot, boop da-da-doot doot, boop da-da-doot doot.
Oh, all right, gotta drop the bass a little bit.
Do you answer it?
Yeah, I fucking answer it. That's a sick. That is a sick beat. Hi, you have reached the loose cannon. That is a fucking sick beat. How can I help you?
In a voice that sounds eternally auto-tuned, you hear a beautiful sing-song back. The background, a ear-numbing EDM track. Welcome to Pulsion Prime. Are you here to party on the Prime?
I look at everybody. We're here to party, right?
We are here to party.
Oh,
Yeah, we're here to party and upgrade.
No bummer, but I do need a party code.
Okay, great.
We
Open
have
sesame.
10 party codes, right?
We have 10 codes to get us kind of like anywhere, basically 10 clearance codes.
So we can use one.
Should we use one?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I give them one of the clearance codes that I have.
Give them a fancy sort of techno one. If there's, I don't know how they're divided up.
Maybe
all right,
we can buy more of these codes.
Yeah. All right.
Give
Well,
yeah.
our clearance code is we're here to boogie down. Here to boogie, here to party, here to boogie. Boogie down, boogie down.
It goes, you hear...
You.
Hang on,
All
dude,
of us.
cut it. Hang on, cut it. Except it's auto-tuned, so it's like, cut it. Like, and it cuts for a second, and it comes back. Sorry, I kind of lost my juice there for a minute because I didn't know VIP status, maximum legend, DJ Boogie was coming to Pulsion Prime. Why don't you pull right in? We have a spaceport directly connected to the partiest club on the planet. Park up, party down. DJ Boogie, I can't wait to meet you.
Party on, Garth.
Party on, DJ
And-
Boogie. How'd you
and
know
I
my
said-
name?
Shut the channel. We're DJs now.
Get that
Yes.
Accord Aquarium warmed up, baby.
I think that I should be DJ Boogie.
You're DJ Boogie.
Yes, I'm familiar with the songs. Whatever they need me to play, I'll play it. I am
You know what
DJ
the
Boogie now.
Intergalactic Youth likes?
Yes.
I love it. It's just
And-
shanties.
DJ Boogie.
So It's okay if you slip up and call me Captain Smee. I think that's actually
Captain
that's okay.
DJ Boogie.
Yes,
DJ
exactly.
Boogie it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
DJ
great.
Captain
That's-
Boogie.
We gotta come up with
Captain
like
Smee
aliases
J
now.
Boogie.
That sounds like you're not allowed to say that in
Boogie.
school.
No.
She gave me the Smee J Boogie behind the
That's fun.
There's Smee all over her
No,
shit.
we're all going to the principal's office.
Oh, no, we all got detention now.
She gave me the Smee J
Keep your
Boogie.
CJ Boogie to yourself, dude.
Hey, you lean
Nobody
back.
wants to see that. This is
He
your
leaned- He said the Smee J Boogie.
Smee J Boogie.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's all, folks. We'll be here. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Super Bowl Sunday. Get your Smee J Boogie.
Record that in the official log.
Smee J Boogie.
Yeah.
Started. 509.32.
I pull up another section of my whiteboard and it just says aliases, and I gotta put like Smee J Boogie on it now.
Like transponder codes, Smee J Boogie.
I gotta write it
Got
down.
like shopping lists for different guns and shielding components.
Do you all pull into Pulsion Prime's spaceport? You have clearance.
Yes, let's pull in.
This is the view from the spaceport of
Spotting until we
Pulsion
die.
Prime.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Looks dope.
Oh, that's cool.
It is a megalopolis. Their
Bless my eyes.
entire planet is a connected city. It lives in symbiosis with the environment, even though it looks completely technological. It's based on
Wow.
the crystalline structure around it.
It's awesome.
Do you all leave the ship or just enjoy the view from your windows?
I guess we probably land somewhere remote or in the city. Where do we land, guys?
I think we should park. I mean, the ship's pretty busted up. I think
you
we
can
should
park
park.
directly inside the spaceport, and which would be right here.
And they do repairs and everything too.
Mm-hmm. The spaceport, you have a VIP access. So
Oh,
the nightclub that they're referring to is massive, and even it goes like deep underground. It's huge, and the spaceport they're referring to is directly connected to it. It's a full service spaceport. They do all ship everything, and you can catch a shuttle directly into the club from there. They think you're DJ Boogie,
yeah.
so you get.
We
the
should do
best.
that then.
Oh, perfect. Yes. And let's kind of break down our ship a little bit and just sort of,
Could
you know,
Can I
Get
do
rid
like
of the
a
useless
forgery
stuff.
check to like make sure that it says like DJ Boogie and like we're the crew?
Yeah.
Like you know, like the roadies or like the production crew,
As you shut your
jellyfish
systems
catchers.
down, your speakers still tune into the city as if they're being powered by the planet itself. Music plays. Rhythm, like you've never heard, enters your body and soul. This is the heartbeat of Pulsion Prime. Lilfi, inspired by the sick beats. Roll me a sleight of hand check with advantage to make DJ Boogie forgeries.
$25.
You gave DJ Boogie not only has an ID and like a VIP card that makes it look like he's performing somewhere like with a lanyard, but you even gave him a little USB drive with a mixtape that has like a little lo-fi track on it. That's how good you forged DJ Boogie's identity right now.
I'm gonna rummage around in my bag and I'm gonna be like, oh, Catherine, I have this neat beanie for you. I'm gonna give like a beanie.
perfect. Yes.
Oh, we all got beanies here. one for Ralmir, one for Chips, one for Frog Tholomew gets 2 now, just in case.
Could I
Because
stay with
he's
the
coming
ship
with us.
since Frogtholomew is still frozen?
You could stay in the ship if you wanted to, but there, you don't need to roll to know that you're relatively safe here.
Okay, solid. Then we'll leave Frogtholomew to thaw in the fridge.
Follow
The clown ship
Frog-
did not pursue you.
Frog Tholomew.
Frog
Citizens there, the pie. No, it just took me a
Let him
while.
Frogtholomew.
Yep, the
Yeah,
clown
yeah.
ship did not.
Same
Yeah,
Words.
right? You didn't get pursued, and you know that if there is a threat already on Pulsion Prime, then they're trying to be covert. So they're not going to attack you at the spaceport. They're most likely going to be hiding somewhere.
And I shall still bring all of my weapons.
You exit the ship and see
That was beautiful.
the first Strobian that you've ever met.
Ooh.
They're,
Oh.
Interesting.
Wait, no, jellyfishing, handsome Squidward, like my dude.
Oh, gonna get copyright struck? I don't care because it's funny. All right. All right. I'm gonna read the thing that I wrote though about.
Sorry, it's Blansome Midward.
It's Blansome Midward.
Blansom Midward.
Pulsion Prime is known for its rhythmic landscapes where the terrain pulsates and moves to a cosmic beat. The entire planet seems to dance to an unseen celestial rhythm, and its inhabitants have developed a unique form of communication through synchronized movements and lights known as wavelengths. Native inhabitants are bioluminescent humanoids known as Strobians. The first Strobian you meet is pulsing different rhythms of the eternal song of the planet on different parts of their head and body. They stand about 7 feet tall and are lithe, very long arms and long legs, spindly, but it looks like they are, like their skin is almost crystalline and hard looking. It doesn't look like they're soft to the touch. And the Strobian looks at you all. Oh, welcome to Port Strobe.
Thanks, dude.
Happy to be here. DJ Boogie in the house.
DJ Boogie, what? Oh, man. Oh, but whoa, 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 DJ Boogie.
Yes.
So what are you here for, DJ?
We're looking for a Lyra Rhythm. We have an appointment.
Oh, she's the queen of the planet, bruh.
Yes, we have an appointment with the Queen.
Is that what it was like some kind of
Why we're
private
here.
DJ party? Man, that's lame,
Yes.
man. You should be just playing for everybody, you know? Here,
Well,
here
maybe we
share
will.
the music, you know? We dance to the cosmic beat, everybody gets its lights.
Yes, maybe we'll perform for you and then Lyra, or maybe we'll perform for her and then.
What?
You.
Are you offering to give me a sneak peek right now while I'm at work, bro? That's crazy.
Of course. Look, I have a new instrument.
The hell
I
is
call
that?
I call it a court aquarium.
Is that a fish in there, man?
Yes, indeed it is.
Is it all right?
It's an
in
electric
there?
eel.
I mean, it's got like a little,
Yeah, it's-
little scuba diver and stuff, but like, is it
Yes.
Some
He's
gravel.
perfectly fine. He's made of tofu.
Wow, man, that's crazy. Oh, you've been to Tofu Terra, man. Yeah.
Yes,
Word
delicious
travels
indeed.
at the speed of wavelengths around here. I heard that the Tofu Terra is now vegetable based sometimes or whatever. I don't know. I don't eat, man. I just vibe.
Eat.
What an interesting life you live. Yes. So where can we find this this Lyra? Do we go through the club or something?
So you're just gonna tease me like that, brah? With a private performance? You're just gonna leave me with
Okay. So we can give him a really great
but
performance.
very well. Here's a performance at say 21. DJ Boogie. I do need to write a performance check for some reason. It's just
Man, Mr. Smee does not like the Strobians. do you just give him like a little sea shanty?
Yes, sea shanty.
So sure, a sea shanty. I think the
Or a
eel
sea
can sort of make some lightning, not directed at anyone, but just sort of like around to kind of make a
Flavor.
light. Oh, and I can use I have a cantrip. I can just cast light, maybe do like a little strobe action behind me.
You do that.
You know,
I could do a minor illusion behind them.
sure, yeah.
It's just like lights, man.
Yeah, I got dancing lights.
Yeah.
Dancing lights.
The Strobian
Lights.
looks at you all, and its primary eyes widen, and you hear in your minds, I didn't know you talked in wavelength so well, man. And then you look, its whole body is pulsating and glowing in different colors, beats, and rhythms, and the sound in your mind starts to pulse with the sound of Mr. Smee's sea shanty. I feel like I smell the sea, brah. DJ Boogie, I love your new sea shanty era, man. It's a huge difference from your entire career, but I respect
Yes.
that. If Andre 3000 could do it with flutes, fucking you could do it with whatever that is that you just played, man.
Yes, you know, if an artist doesn't evolve, then an artist died. You know, that's what DJ Boogie says. So always evolve.
Never die.
Always evolve and never die.
Dude, that's deep, man. Did you?
Yes.
I mean, it's easier for me to explain how to find Lyra if in my primary, my native tongue. And since you all just demonstrated so well that you speak it, I'll just let you know. And he just starts to glow and pulsate, and you hear a weird thumping coming from his chest and abdomen. And then you go left, and she's right there, man.
Great. I
Your
just wonder
ship
if I
is
understood
pretty
that.
fucked up, dog. Like, you trying to fix that, John? Or what's up with that?
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's another thing that we need. We need to upgrade our ship. DJ Boogie has we ran into some people that didn't
clowns.
appreciate the music, so to speak. Actually, literally, they probably don't appreciate music. So,
They don't how can you just not, dude? That's how everything is, dude. Like, did you matter? Matter's not even real. It's all just fucking particles and wavelengths.
you are
That's
so
appreciate music,
right.
Fucking clowns.
Fucking clowns, man. You know, last time I saw a circus, I was watching TV because they don't come to this planet.
TV,
That is good
TV?
news.
Oh, it's trans-dimensional vectoring. You can plug your mind right into it, bruh.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Ah, bro.
That does.
Let's check it out.
Vectoring. I like it.
All right. Well, can you fix our ship and make it look really good for
What?
DJ Boogie?
Yeah, do you want me just to build the account, DJ Boogie?
Build me account.
Build the
Build
account.
it,
It's not
build it.
Build the
free.
account. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
It's gonna cost like a whole lot of money to fix your shit, man.
Yes, of course. And I want you to
DJ Boogie.
send the check to, or we'll make the check out from DJ Boogie, and just add it to DJ Boogie's account. Just however DJ
build
Boogie
DJ
has been
Boogie's
paying
account
before.
directly.
Yes.
How much is in that account right now? Do you happen to know?
Do you want me to tell you how much is in DJ Boogie's account, bro? I don't know.
Maybe it's our
Yeah.
account. No, listen.
I've been so busy, I've since forgotten. This is my accountant.
Yeah, I just
Give me a deception check.
Guidance.
Oh, I got a +8, but I got a 10.
Guidance. Add a D4 to that.
Out of D4.
Uh-huh.
He starts to pulse to a suspicious rhythm. I don't
Or-
know, man. I heard DJ Boogie was like,
14.
I don't know. All seems legit to me, bro.
DJ Boogie just played you an amazing sea shanty era deep cut that hasn't even been released to the public yet, sir.
Just
How
let me
could
know.
you?
Yes, let me know how much money is in my
need like.
account.
All right, so like let's go over the list, bro. Like I'm gonna need and like we don't write things down, we remember things in song,
Yeah.
bro.
In
So,
song
Okay.
and dance,
I'm
of
gonna-
course.
Yes. In that methodology, so to speak, bro. I'm gonna need you to tell me what kind of upgrades you're talking about. You want weapons? You want helms?
Yes.
You want
Yes.
Whiteboards.
I mean, we're already at like that's a lot of credits already, bro. What's the? I mean, I know DJ Boogie. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. All right.
Yes.
It's all love. Feel me?
Of course.
It's all love. But
Of course.
We're
talking
Boogie wants a, what if he wants a whole new ship?
You want a whole new ship?
Got a
It'll
whole
probably
new
be
ship.
cheaper than fixing this one, brother.
Yeah, maybe. What do you got?
We got a couple different ships. What size?
Is it possible for
crew
us to
outfit.
ask for a mild discount because we did just play a private show?
Yeah.
And maybe we can play another one.
Yeah, I'm always happy to perform. DJ Boogie is out to boogie.
What
Let
if
that
we
be
got you an invitation to come with us to see Laura Rhythm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Visit the
We-
president
we-
with us.
We could
Any
hire
shows
you as
that we
our
put on.
as our tour guide or escort.
You're
You
welcome.
could show us around and you can come with us.
The Strobian looks back and forth.
Hmm?
I work, it's really like it's like weird late night here. It's always the same like outside, but like most Strobians are resting, so this is like the night shift. I don't have any managers, bro. I do what I want to say what I need, bro. Feel me what I'm saying? Feel that? Feel what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You know what I mean, bro? Feel that?
So, are you going to give us a discount and be our tour guide, or
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah,
listen to me,
that-
listen up, bro. Listen up. Feel it. Listen to it. Feel this and listen to it. If you get me front row seat with the president of the planet, all right, the sexy.
we're going to
Yes.
take? Wait, we're
Yes, of
taking you
course.
with us. You're going to get backstage access.
So I get to talk to the president of the planet and tell her how beautiful she is.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure, whatever.
All right, bro. So
Is she single? Is this president single?
this shit, we don't marry, man. We don't have genders, bro.
Oh, right. Do you? Okay.
We produce
Never mind.
offspring through song and dance, bro. They're
Oh,
born
have you
from
ever
the eternal
produced-
rhythm.
Have you ever produced offspring?
I've been doing
with
it the whole time we're
president
talking,
before?
bro. Come on.
Oh, that's
Oh. God.
That's nice.
Remind me to shower when we get off this planet.
Can I knit all the little Scorians tiny beanies? Like little caps.
In the next 200 to 300 years, when the pods become crystal polyps, you can come back. if you're
Oh,
still
okay,
alive,
yeah.
bro.
All right. So they're just not. They didn't like poop out like.
Nah, like I'm trying to. I don't feel like I'm trying to give like a sex ed talk right now to a bunch of aliens who just pulled into the spaceport.
Fair,
You know what I'm
totally
saying?
fair.
Just,
All right,
just
let's
tell us
go.
what
Let's get
ships
out of
you
here.
have, bro.
All right, bro.
ships do you have?
Here's the deal. All right, back on track. See, I feel that. Back on track, bro. You get me in with the president of the planet. You give me one more performance like you just did, bro. One more of that fish squeeze box. Set my soul on fire. And you give me a couple of Terran days to talk to my contacts, bro. I'll get you a heavy discount on a ship. How big you want the ship, bro?
Slightly bigger than the one we have now.
That's a frigate, dog. Right now, you got a modified transport ship. Frigate's gonna be slow, dog.
Oh,
I think we need
Same
sometimes
size.
fast.
then same size,
Okay.
yes. Same size. I want a good captain's quarters, you know?
Good captain. You need space for a freezer?
And space
Yeah.
for a freezer. And you know what? The crew deserve good rooms as well. I want it spacious. I wanted, you know, a
Definitely
good looking
weapons.
ship.
Yeah,
and
good
weapons.
weapons,
Those are very
and
important.
a good shield.
Yes.
Could I
I'm
also
trying to get like
ask
a battle yacht, brah.
Yes!
can I
A battle
ask-
yacht!
if it's
That sounds
possible to have
marvelous.
a little bit of that Pulsion Prime organic matter thrown in there so we can pulse our way through the galaxy?
You trying to get some organic matter, Bay?
Hell yeah.
Bay. Snort my arm.
I snort his arm.
You get Immediately, your pupils widen.
This is amazing.
Who's standing nearest to you? Probably Chips. Roll me a medicine check.
Not very good.
Guidance.
Um,
Chips, you're so fuzzy.
9.
9. Even on a 9, you know that she's not hurt. But
Okay.
man, is she feeling the beat of the planet. I
This
gotta
is
get
fucking
it.
awesome. We
So,
shouldn't
yeah.
leave here. This is great.
What's lame is it doesn't work on me because it's like my own biomatter. I can't like snort my friends, but like aliens love it, brah. It's also how we reproduce. What?
What about a
Interesting.
star moth, man? Can you
Just
get us a
shedding
star moth?
spores, bruh. What, a star moth, bro?
Yeah.
Modified, sure, but it ain't gonna be what you want. It'll be a little weird, man.
It's a little weird.
Wait, so you want a battle yacht, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Leave it up to me, bruh. I'll build the account. Can you make a down payment, though, just to make things easier on your old buddy Stroby in here?
How much?
500K, man. 500. Nah, you know what? 5,000K, just for y'all.
Yes.
5,000K?
5,000K.
$5,000 or
$5,000.
$5,000?
1,000.
Yeah.
5 billion. No, 5,000.
Well, like-
Yeah, we could do that.
5,000.
Yes, of course. 5,000. That's a good deal.
Because you guys deal with galactic credits, right? This is this like I keep them in a drawer. They're collectible to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I got the numerology incorrect. We don't use currency here, brah. We just
You
collect
don't use
it.
currency?
It's kind of like a merchant deal where like it comes through, we approve it and shit, and then send it back through. But ain't no profit made because we don't eat.
Yeah, that's what
We don't
all
sleep.
non-Ferengi say.
We don't eat. We don't sleep, dance.
Hmm.
Why do you need money if you don't eat and sleep? Why do you need money if you don't eat and sleep? And you don't need shelter because you're made of rocks.
Fair enough.
These are
Sounds
great
like
questions.
a good time to me.
Are you made of rock?
Yeah, dog, we're made of a weird crystalline structure, the same that creates the secondary layer of our planetary crust. In fact, that's how we reproduce. When we feel the beat truly, or when we meet cool dudes like y'all, we start to spore, you feel me? Where a little bit of crystal dust comes out of our flesh, and that goes into the ground a couple hundred years later, if we're lucky, and the pressure's right, and there's like some nitrates and shit, and turn into little baby crystal polyps, little kids, little dudes and dudettes, little genderless strobians, brah. And if you snort it, you get a good buzz, except I don't. I have to snort other things.
Do
Beautiful.
you have any crystal dust for later?
I love your culture.
I don't, look, I like to help my friends out, but I don't sell it, you feel me, bro?
This is just like a Terran city that I know, Miami.
Oh,
Great times there.
Miami. Sounds
Yes.
rad, bro.
Yes,
Do they dance?
Wonderful place.
Do they have to eat, though? That's disgusting, bro.
they do need to eat.
Oh, ew.
As do we.
Why?
Are we gonna find any meals here?
In the club,
Like, are there
dog?
other people like us?
Dude,
who-
there's a stand for every flavor
Ah,
up in there,
good.
dog.
Oh, wonderful.
You got your vegan tacos, you got your vegetarian fries,
Ah.
you got your Selvorkian worm stews. Yeah, anything you can think of, bruh.
That sounds pretty good. All right.
They even
All
have
right,
these weird
let's,
birds that shit ice cream, dog.
There you go.
What?
Yeah, I got like
I've
4
been
of
looking
them.
for those.
I mean, people be wilding out about it, dog.
Yes, we'll need to find one of those before we leave. Certainly.
Alright, you get on the ship thing, and we're gonna go wander the city.
All right, yeah, take it easy, DJ Boogie. I'll be waiting for my invite to the VIP president
Of course.
show. Haha. Can I bring my recording, Crystal? Can I show my friends? Post it later.
No.
No recordings.
Oh man, am
That's
I
a
you
new
gonna make me sign
part of the
something, or
thing.
like is that just verbal, dog?
We need you to sign.
Can I whip up some contracts
I
real quick?
mean,
I mean,
mean,
technically,
ass-
we're not having you sign an
assistant-
NDA now.
Why don't we just worry about it later, dog? You know, we don't gotta worry
Okay,
about that right
right.
now. It's
Okay,
it's harshing me
alright.
out. It's harshing me out. All right, I'm not even sporing, dog. Like it's harshing me out.
It's great.
You all head through a massive double door into a endless nightclub. Where a concierge
Ooh.
Strobian meets you at the front. Good
Quite
evening.
fancy.
Good evening, dog.
Yes, I'm
I-
DJ.
I'm sorry, dog.
I'm DJ Boogie, and I'm here to see the president, Lyra.
Dog, I don't care if you're DJ Butthole. You better have some identification to see the president, bro. Also, just to get in the
We got one of
club. Also, no weapons in here.
We have. We're gonna have some problems. Just,
Yeah, you know
just,
what? You know what? I'm gonna pretend
just-
like I didn't even hear that.
No,
Dog. I'm gonna
you
let
didn't. You
guys-
didn't hear that.
I'm gonna let you- I'm
You
gonna-
did.
Look, you're aliens.
You didn't
all
hear
right?
that.
I understand culturally. I get it. You take yourself
yeah.
a minute. You discuss.
Let me
it.
just consult my crew. Yes, thank
I'm gonna
you.
get a glass of water. You discuss it amongst your
Thank
crew.
you. Thank you. Apologies for the rudeness. Okay, crew.
I'm gonna get water, dog.
Yes, of course. We're gonna need to hide our weapons.
Who uses weapons?
I do too.
Actually, I can just smuggle mine in because it's also an instrument, isn't it?
True, that's true. I have
No,
two
mine is
daggers. I have 2 daggers and a rapier. I could give over my rapier if I can keep my daggers.
Yeah.
I can make things if I need to.
Stick them in your boots.
Do
Boot.
that.
I have 2 daggers too, but
Boot
I've yet to
daggers.
use them.
Mm.
I have a dagger. I can give that up, I suppose.
Ralamir, hand me one of your daggers.
If there's this,
Okay, is there a weapons check here?
Are you asking the
Which
front guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog, it's me. I'm gonna check you for
Okay,
weapons.
well, it's really nice to meet you. This is great. I'm gonna immediately hand over my rapier and one of Ralamir's daggers. There you
Thanks.
go. That's all I got.
What's up with that fish? Is that a weapon?
That is DJ
No, no,
Boogie's
no.
accordion.
yes, this is my instrument.
He's going through a sea shanty phase right now. It's very deep cut underground.
Yes,
Sounds hard to dance to, bro.
Oh,
actually
well,
very easy.
Dog.
You're in for a treat.
Dog.
Oh, boy.
There's no oceans, dog, on Pulsion Prime, dog. We don't even know what the sea is, dog.
That's interesting.
We know what it is, but we don't know what it is, dog. Bro. Dog.
Well, how about a little good old fashioned rock and roll? And
Oh my god! Oh my god. Alright, so this will be
Amazing.
not only is he going to drop the dagger and rapier in shock as the face melting rock and roll produced by an accordion with an aquarium inside that houses a electric eel made of red bean curd tofu. All of his lights slowly, they go very, very dim. And then from the bottom up, from his feetsies to his tweetsies, which are these protrusions on the side of their head, they're called tweetsies. From his feetsies to his tweetsies, the crescendo of your aquarium rock and roll gets brighter and goes up his body as he transcends for a moment into the rhythm of the universe itself. Dog. Brah. The legends are true, brah. DJ Boogie. He'll save us all, brah. He's the prophet we've all been praying for, dog.
Tell your friends.
We are transcendent, brah. He's fully distracted. You can all enter with all of your weapons. but you
Yes.
must make sure they're like hidden on your person. You don't want to
Perfect.
be walking, and all of the Strobians look exactly the same. You have no idea who's security, who's dancing. They only tell each other apart by subtle differences in their wavelengths.
It's a little racist, isn't it? They all look alike.
No, I mean biologically the same. Their differences in how they express their lights, and the psionic sounds and songs that they say to each other that you guys can't hear.
Mm.
They all have their own. They all have their own type of resonance that differentiates them from other wavelengths, so they can tell each other apart.
Nice.
I don't think that my dagger. They're always hidden anyway. For me.
I'll give it back to you.
Now, Lilfi,
You
you
have
usually
space.
kind of brandish your rapier, like just because you have. It's a basket hilt, right?
Yeah.
So
It's very loud. It's gilded. It's sparkly.
Yeah, so that doesn't sit very well, like, against your side. So you usually don't have it hidden. How do you try to obscure it?
Can I ask Chips to turn it into a light, like a light stick, like that a raver would have?
Like a glow stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can do that. We'll wait for Chips to come back to roll it, but I think that's absolutely possible. In the meantime, let's just say you throw your jacket over it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do that as a minor illusion cantrip as
That's
well.
perfect. That's even better.
Okay.
Your rapier is now a super rad glow stick that pulses to the beat of the eternal rhythm of this city. That is amplified
Perfect.
through speaker systems in this eternal nightclub. You smell different foods, some of them strange, some of them familiar. There are humanoids and draconic beings and weird tentacled goopy creatures, every type of alien that you can think of, some that you've never even met or read about before, all socializing around different tables with different substances, intermittent with Strobians having a great time and sporing, quote unquote, on the table for them to enjoy. I will change the map. This is the tactical map of the first layer of the Endless Nightclub. To the far north, there is a Strobian working a console that changes different speakers and different light systems. A lot of the Strobians in the middle there are dancing, and the Strobians at the tables are talking. The ones up here to the far left they sit up very straight, and their lights are very regulated. Like you get the impression, so you get vibes, right, by looking at Strobians. You're like, what is this Strobian feeling? And you can tell by their lights and the weird thumping, like how they're feeling from that. These two give you a feeling of like regalness and importance. The rest of them are dancing, and then there are these two who are just sitting, and there are different booths with different things in them. You guys enter at the far bottom in this middle ring here. And you can put your tokens on the map. Unless, if you want me to do it, I can too.
Let's see.
It's very beautiful the way that the rhythm and lights interact with the Strobian people and with the infrastructure of this massive city-sized nightclub. You mean to put
Right,
your token on?
so
Oh yeah, there you are, Mr. Smee. I got you, Rally.
Yes.
I'll pop you on there. find? Where'd you go? Bam. Wait. Why didn't that work? The song is so funny. There you go. There's Rattleman. Cool. Now, as you enter, all of the people inside wave their hands in the air like they just don't care for a second, and confetti and arcane balloons full of some kind of strange gas that makes it so they don't just float or fall, they sort of bounce around. It lightly obscures most of the area, but you're welcome to enter the club and do what you wish. There are, like I said, in these different booths, there's a restroom here for humanoids, there's a restroom here for humanoids. There are different food vendors like scattered around that you might interact with, and yeah. Welcome to Nightclub Halcyon Prime. Bruh.
Right, perhaps I'll grab a bite.
I'll accompany you, Captain.
Yes.
Over this first booth here to the left has food that smells familiar, Captain.
Yes. Familiar foods. I like that. Where do we order? Is this a sit down or?
There is like a couple of chairs, but it looks like in the middle of a couple of chairs is like a it's not a Thrikeen. Hang on, I'm gonna put the token up in a second. Where is it? Where's the damn thing? I made something. Yeah, I can't find it. Hang on, I'll just put something there anyway. Here's this goblin. It looks like a goblin, but it has 6 arms and stands in the middle of this table, chopping up different ingredients in a circle. So the table is hot like a stovetop would be, like a hibachi stand, and she sort of spins around in a circle with a little chef hat, cooking stuff up. And she looks up at you and goes, Taryn, right? Yeah, Taryn, you want some fish and chips, right?
Yes, that's my favorite meal.
In the blink of an eye, she throws a bag of fish and chips at you. Enjoy.
This looks delicious. Thank you, DJ Boogie. Sends his regards.
DJ Boogie, oh man, is that Thrikeen, your personal guard?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I got fried Nyogi heads.
I'll take one for now and one for later.
Open up, I'll flip it in. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
That is going to be 20.
Oh yeah, you catch it also doing like a cool backflip.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just bill it to the account. I'll bill it to DJ Boogie.
Yes.
Roll me an investigation check, Captain.
All right. 15.
There is a price list written in common and many other languages directly above her head, and just like any other nightclub in the universe, the prices are insane. You just spent 500 credits.
Oh, no.
Oops.
DJ Boogie got billed
Yeah.
500
DJ
credits.
Boogie got billed 500 credits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out the accounting later.
We can work on that later. I got you,
I'm pretty
Rick.
sure, and I'm whispering this out, I'm pretty sure that DJ Boogie, wherever he is, or whoever it is getting charged all of this. At least that's what I'm hoping. And if not, you know, let's try to make that happen.
It's fine. We'll figure out, oh no, like the space clouds hacked into our system and got a hold of our credits, so we don't have any. Will you take a galactic check? And then we'll just write from DJ. Yeah.
Perfect excuse, yes.
Lilfy, these two Strobians leave their booth and walk up to you. And speaking one at a time, hey, they call us the twins. Do you think you want to dance with the twins, brah?
Oh, I can play this game too. I'm gonna invoke duplicity. I also am now my own twin.
Okay. No, that's wrong button. No! You killed my brother, bro. I was trying to duplicate your token. Will it even let me do that? Yeah, there you go. Invoke duplicity. They both start strobing excitedly and really putting a boogie down. They cannot believe what's happening. Wow, we always wanted to dance with an astral elf.
Here you go. You get 2.
Wow. Do you guys share one mind like we do?
Yes. And then my illusion will answer.
Wow. How come your friend's not dancing? He's also an astral elf. He's just standing there menacingly.
That's his thing. He's that's his thing. You can't
change
fault
that.
somebody for having. No, it's fine.
Come
This
on,
is good.
let's go.
No, good.
No. Dance.
No.
Do you just strobe then, bro? Like, I'm not going to judge if you just strobe, you know what I'm saying? Some people strobe, some people move. Some people do both,
I
you know?
cast dancing lights on Ralamir. Except it's 2 sets. It's me and my duplicate.
Yeah, bro, that's a good strobe. That's a good strobe. All right, bro, back to the boogie. So, is it true that you know DJ Boogie?
Yeah, like DJ Boogie's great. He's working on some. Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, like DJ Boogie is working currently on some deep cuts, sea shanty style. He's exploring a new possibility.
What's a sea shanty, bro? I don't even know what that is.
It's amazing. You're gonna be blown away when he plays.
Is it like 140 BPM?
It's a little slower than that, but the pace can be tweaked.
Tweaking the pace. I feel it.
Right,
I feel it.
right. That's right.
All right, bro. I'm gonna go head back to the dance floor with my.
Okay,
with my
bye.
twin. All right, bro.
Great job. See you later.
They pulse their way onto the dance floor and keep boogieing.
So
Is
tired.
that fun?
No, I mean these guys are okay dancers. It's not great.
Mr.
I'm
Chip,
more of a tavern brawler myself personally. This is lame.
Right? Well,
Where
we need
you're
to see what the captain is up to.
Yep, you should. Because where Mr. Chips is standing, I'm gonna need you to roll me a perception check with advantage.
That is going to be a 16.
Something feels off, but you can't put your finger on it.
Captain, I don't know what's going on, but I think we need to maybe move from this area.
All right. Let's head over into whatever room this is.
Mr.
All right,
Smee,
I'll
Captain,
follow.
roll me a perception check with advantage as you settle into this seemingly empty room full of confetti and balloons.
All right. Perception with advantage. Ooh, big one. All right, 24.
On a 24, you can't help but notice that all of the gas-filled balloons that have now mostly settled, but they still sort of bob a little bit and weave. There are 3 bright red balloons in here that aren't moving at all.
Oh no.
Those balloons. There has to be clowns in here.
You say that out
Captain,
loud,
you said clowns?
and the
I pull
music
out my
in the
gun.
nightclub stops. And after a moment, it changes. As more balloons start to obviously stand still amongst many bouncing and dancing balloons. The ones full of a strange gas material start to expand and pop one at a time as the Strobians start to blink and thump a concerning reddish yellow hued signal of alarm. Gralamir, roll me a perception check.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the EDM Circus. Infinitely
Keith.
the most astounding dope show on the planet.
On a 15, you said it was a 15?
14.
14.
Sounds that will
13.
blow your undeveloped mind.
14.
You are able to discern.
To know basis.
Why is this happening?
I look at your faces. I know
That space clowns
by all the candy and
are the balloons, as long legs with big space clown feet and squeaky shoes start to come out of the bottom of the red balloons that stop moving, and you all smell the distinct scent of sickeningly sweet cotton candy. You hear in your minds first, as they communicate with you and the rest of the Strobians. We've been practicing our dance moves for a while. Get ready for a new type of strobe.
I'd like to bonus action expeditious retreat.
Bonus action expeditious retreat. You bonus action
Captain.
expeditious retreat, and we will find out next week how this situation resolves.
No, I want to kill them all
Now that
now.
we found the space clowns in the nightclub on Pulse.
No, they weren't supposed to be able to get here.
They were already here.
Space
They were
clowns
balloons. They've been
No,
balloons for
we
days.
hate this.
And this is their space
Wow.
clown rave music that they infiltrated
hate
the
this so
rave
much.
with, which to the Strobians is an extreme sacrilege. This is like pissing on the cross. It's the worst thing you can do.
This
And on that
is
note, see you next week.
amazing and terrible.
If you're still
Absolutely.
here
What a-
in the chat, thank you for joining us on this Friday night on a Super Bowl weekend. That is our episode of Space Losers Adrift in Space on Pulsion Prime. We're the Explorer's Guide to Everything. Follow us on Patreon. Give us $5 if you want. You can also find us on TikTok and Instagram. We also have a podcast on Spotify and other podcast places. Have a great Friday night, and if you watch sports, enjoy sports tomorrow.
Have fun with sports.
Sunday, but cool.